Jetset says Andy. Hello. What can we do for you?
16 to 870 market, 2 hour, 22 hour 850 to 98 battery, 2 hour.
My name is Peter Funk.
My name is Andy Cap.
I started messengering in 1990 in Washington, D.C.
I first became a messenger in 1984. I started doing that in London. It was November 5th. It was Guy Fawkes night. Jetset, we started July 1st, 98.
We'll be 9 years old this year. There's essentially two accepted kinds of dispatch now. The original is allocation dispatch, which is you have a dispatcher that tells the messengers where to go, when to deliver their packages, what order to deliver them. The other form of dispatch is what's called Freecall dispatch, in which the dispatcher simply lists the jobs available, how much time they have on them, and then the messengers decide how those jobs are going to be done, who can do the job. So basically the responsibility for making sure that deliveries are done on time essentially lies on the street with the messengers themselves.
We have 5 bikes a day. Those bikes essentially cover the entire city.
I'm Amanda and I'm 113.
My name is Bruce. My driver number is 24.
My name is Justin and I use the number 4 and 8.
John 57.
My name is Eric. My number is 97. So I developed the nickname Seb on the radio. So I go by that.
I've been a messenger on and off for 10 years.
For 2 years and a couple months.
For about 10 years now.
13 years? 13, approximately.
For like 7 or 8 years about, probably.
If done right, Freecall should be a lot easier on the dispatcher because he or she does not have to think about where the riders are.
Initially it might be more complicated. The dispatcher isn't a traditional dispatcher in the sense that they just read out the deliveries.
All the messengers who are on the road that day say they're going to run whichever ones they're close to. And you get the ones that you're closest to, or if they go with wherever else you're going.
Messenger is responsible for basically designing his own run.
You have to remember what you called on, what's in your bag, what you have to pick up, how much time they all have, and then what 3 or 4 of the riders also have in their bag.
To be aware of where the other riders are and what they are doing, that's probably the most important thing about Freecall.
Basically, you have to pay a lot of attention and also not hit people on cell phones as they walk across the street not looking.
So riders do hand off packages to each other, meaning that one rider may pick up the delivery, meet up with another rider, hand it to him, and the other guy will deliver it.
People hand off packages, 1, because of necessity, 2, because of courtesy. You can really scissor in on stuff you need to get done.
There's times when it really works out and you're helping each other out, like, oh man, normally I would have to like cover all this ground, but then you can oh wait, I can hand this off and someone else can pull that out of a, you know, you can save each other time and energy.
Becomes more of an attack team.
Rolling handoff would, it's just, you know, a guy handing another guy a package. If you're going in two different directions, it can be fun. And lots of times it doesn't work.
As a bike messenger, you can be really isolated. A huge advantage to the two-way radios is that basically you're engaged in a public conversation with all of your other riders and your dispatcher. You're able to communicate with your coworkers. Your social contact, the continuity of your social contact can take place through the radio.
I think Freecall is actually kind of fun. You get to talk to other people. It's like having four buddies on your shoulder all day.
It's so much fun.
You don't have to worry about the dispatcher playing favorites.
I just like the fairness of it. You know, it's like, you know what everybody's doing, you know the jobs that are available.
Basically, if you want to work hard, you can do the work. You know, if it's something gets called out and you feel like going for a ride and going far, you can call on it. And if you're feeling like you're lagging and your energy level is low, you can just chill and see if somebody else calls on it.
You can just really, you know, talk about and converse about the things that are happening.
Or you may be having trouble figuring out how to get into some strange building, and you may remember that we've done this job before, and you say, hey, you know, Eric, didn't you deliver here last week? And just like that, he's going to be able to respond. And so it can also have there can be a big practical advantage.
Freecall really comes into its own when it's frantically busy. At that point, everyone's moving around. Handoffs happen all the time because they have to. And you know, you have 10 deliveries in your bag with 10 time parameters, and yeah, it's fun then. There's a lot of banter. Sometimes there's too much banter. Sometimes it's not enough.
If the dispatcher's like answering phones and, you know, trying to book tags, you know, you can't pay attention to what you're doing. So you gotta come up with funny comments. You gotta come up with comebacks. You gotta put your 2 cents in. Just jack your 2 cents in. Just get on there.
As long as it's not like holding up the business end of things, but you know, if there's little lulls, you know, where we can have conversations.
It's good. It breaks up the monotony of the workday.
It's kind of almost like the messenger blog at work.
It's one of those things where people see things and things pop into their minds, you know.
People talk about all kinds of stuff on the radio.
World views, politics.
Annoying drivers or annoying pedestrians or bitchy receptionists.
Bikes, women.
Messenger world gossip is a little kind of keep that shit off the radio.
Just as a messenger going around town, you run into so many random things that you just sometimes want to share it, you know, like, oh my God, you should see what I'm looking at right now, you know.
People used to get together to hand off packages because they wanted to, you know, go hide somewhere and smoke out. And that's always good too.